Hi. So, I know, weird for me to go, hey, I'm here. But for those of you who may not have seen the wonderful news and know the fact that me and Rebel Queen live in Texas, uh, Mother Nature decided to hit us with a snowstorm. Well, not quite a snowstorm, but it's been cold. It's been very, very cold. Um, does not bother me too much. I don't mind the cold, but it was bad enough for me to actually have to use 3 quilts. That is a rarity. So it's been cold. People have lost their power, water, internet. Yeah, winter's been bad. I've been lucky. I haven't of anything that I've lost. It's just been the hot water. So, uh, ice cold showers. That's been very lovely. Very, very lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Just, gotta love that ice cold water that makes you feel like you just. How's the best way to describe this? Makes you feel like you just jumped into a freezing ice bath in the mid. Oh no! Feels well, yeah, ice cold shower. So there you go. The ice bucket got dumped on your head. Whatever. Anyway, not the point. So, in case you're worried, me and Rebel Queen are fine. We've been in contact. She's been making sure I'm okay because if you didn't know from the that one thing I did, no, almost two. It's actually almost been 2 months, huh? Almost 2 months ago. I'm on my own right now. I'll probably be moving towards the end of the year, as I stated. That has not changed. Um, but, and in case you're wondering, yes, I am okay. I've noticed I've started talking to myself more, but yeah, what can you do? I'm not crazy, I swear. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing this video is because I discovered something. I was more reminded of something. Um, if you've been watching us for since we started this, or happened to randomly catch our streams when we actually did until the miracle that is the other situation going on happened, um, back in last March. Yeah, last March. And my infrequency of the streams that I was going to try and do, but anyway, if you will know that we enjoy RPGs, Final Fantasy, different things, just so. But yeah, so long story short, I don't know when it will start into full detail, because again, it will be after I've moved and after after I've moved and after I have settled into the new place and can actually afford to pay the monthly subscription and figured out what my bills are going to be. Fun. After all that, I will so first off, I've been off and on streaming again. Not with the full setup. No mic or, well, we'll get to that. No special super mic or nice webcam or computer to record and also connect to internets, but or all the usual streaming stuff. I've been basically, because the location of this room in the house that I am living in currently until I move is not usually the place I spend the most time. it is upstairs above the place I actually usually spend the most time, which is the den. Because of that, me being kind of lazy by nature, I am least likely to want to go up the stairs, come into this room, which, by the way, first, because this is the upstairs, this room stays remarkably warm. Like, thank you, heater. You're doing a good job. An amazing job. The bathroom up here where the shower is, oh my god, you could be a sauna. If it weren't for the cold water. If it weren't for the cold water, it'd be amazing during this horrible, horrible issue. Anyway, so I have been streaming. Well, today, because yesterday, because I discovered that of this. I actually streamed a bit of Final Fantasy 14. Now, for those of you who don't know, the reason me and Rebel Queen go by the names that we do is because it's kind of her nickname, and mine is, I didn't really care. I don't care if you call me Albion, if you call me Wukong, if you call me my real name. I do not care. It does not bother me. My real name, which is Peter, is so, what's the word? Oh yeah, it's generic. Kind of. But I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's a thing. But, hers is a little, unique. So she's worried people could find her, and I'm just like, mine's so random and normal. But anyway, so the reason the Albion thing came through is because Final Fantasy 14. I play quite a bit of it, and the only reason I don't play it constantly is because I do get burned out. I'm not going to say I'm like some MMO players who can play that MMO constantly and be happy and fine. So that's the reason that's one of the reasons I don't constantly play it or go into the realms of, oh god, yes. No, well, not oh god, yes. More like, oh god, what have I done with my life situation, okay? And for those of you who do get into that and you enjoy it and you're able to get through it, good for you. If you can work it out, great. Fantastic. No problem. I can't. I can and I can't. It depends on the game. There are times I have to go, okay, I've done something so much, I burned myself out, and the last time I actually played Final Fantasy 14, a very similar situation. But I enjoy the game. Now then, today, so for those of you who may have a Final Fantasy 14 account but haven't played in a while and haven't made a subscription, I will say this from now till I think it's the 1st. Let me give me a quick moment. Un momento, por favor. Por favor. Yes, one moment. So okay, my mistake. From yesterday, which would have been the 17th, yes, I'm dating this video, to, well, I guess it's the 17th, from February 17th to March 31st, they're doing a free login campaign, and if you don't have a subscription or you aren't paying the monthly subscription, or you haven't played for a while and you're like, maybe I need to scratch that itch, It gives you about 4 free days to play, which for me, I had been planning on getting the subscription again in April because I was one of the lucky ones. I stayed up till, what was it, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning to mash the buy button for a PS5. I got lucky. And in case some of you are wondering, well, you've been streaming a bit more. I've been streaming from the PS5. That's why it's not in the fancy stuff. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so I was initially going to wait till April to get a subscription and get back to see this fancy new PS5 version. But saw this and was like, well, I'm patient, but I'm not patient, and I need to scratch it a little. I need a little taste, just a little taste. So because of that, today I streamed some of Final Fantasy 14, and I kind of went back into what I was doing before when I burned myself out. But it's only 4 days. It's not going to destroy me this time. But anyway, what this whole thing is trying to put up is there's a good chance, a very good chance, that after the whole move, and after I'm able to figure out, okay, I can do this, there's a good chance our streaming channel, not this one, this is still YouTube, don't worry YouTube, if you want our talks and discussions and thoughts and reviews, it's here. It'll still be here. Every now and again I might pop up like this and go, hey, this is my thoughts on the current situation of something, or let you guys know of my thoughts and what I'm doing, or some random horrible monstrosity happens in either me or Rebel Queen's life that I don't really care about going into, but just don't worry, you'll gain your content. But for the streams, at least in the fall. Now, when in the fall? Will this be before or after Endwalker? I should do a video on that. I really should. Okay, I'll record that video after this. And it'll be late as hell, but still, whatever. I'll do it. Endwalker, I'll be probably streaming Final Fantasy more. At least 14. I will, whenever 16 comes out, I'll probably stream that too. Will Rebel Queen be with me the entire time? No, probably not. But it'll be me streaming and trying to keep up with my responsibilities and going, hey, this channel's here. Hello? I can hear you listening. Maybe. Maybe not. But so what I'm saying is be prepared that there is going to be a good chance of more Final Fantasy 14 content. More content based on Final Fantasy 14. Or Final Fantasy. Or Square Enix. Or Nintendo. Even though it's not on Nintendo, it's not on the Switch. Or Nintendo. Just, that's what this thing is. Our stuff has been content for whoever we like. So, yeah. So just fair warning, if you see me streaming, because I stream at random points now, but I'm trying to get more into, okay, yeah, stream. I do plan that after the move, I am hoping that wherever I end up, I can actually set up the, well, I'll probably have to. There's a good chance that the stream setup will be in the same place as will be in the den, so I'll be more willing to stream. And hopefully I'll have a better internet connection, and I'll save up for a better computer and a lot of other stuff, but there's other plans I have Don't worry. It's not going to affect this. But anyway, so yeah, if you are a fan of Final Fantasy 14, you will probably be getting more content from us involving Final Fantasy 14. If you just want to see a guy go crazy leveling up everything to max level, feel free to join me on streams after after I get more into the yes, I can do this all the time. Or, April. April will also be a yeah. April's going to be a time when I probably go, hey, I'm trying to level up all the jobs to 80. Oh God, I'm an idiot. I'm a horrible, horrible idiot. And no, I'm not doing the. I am not a. I do not do the Disciples of the Land or Disciples of the Hand. No, I do not do those. I started to do that, but for that it's an entirely different reason. But anyway, so probably in case I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, so if you're wondering why is there all this Final Fantasy 14 stuff coming out on this channel now you know. Or come back to this and it will explain things. What prompted this? Well, I learned the command to find out how much game time I've spent on Final Fantasy, and I thought Civilization was bad. It's not as big as some other people. It's about 1,300 hours. 1,300 long hours, but I think the reason I've been able to get as far as I have is because I had more time to play it, and also my focus was on. I was more focused on certain things than just advancing or getting certain things or doing certain aspects. So anyway, if you find my character randomly walking around he'll probably be sitting. He'll be sitting, waiting for duty to get filled up so I can do levels. I'll be on Loxley at your service. If we randomly run into because of the duty finder, great. I'll do my best. And know that if I am doing a healer class and you are the tank, I am having a mini heart attack while trying to make sure you survive. It doesn't matter what's going on. I am having a mini heart attack as a healer. Because that is what healers do. They have mini heart attacks. Anyway, so that was what I wanted to say. So, if you've watched and stayed through this mumbling and rambling, thank you. If you haven't, well, come back and you'll find it. But, as always, you can help the channel by the subscribe or hitting the like button or telling us if you enjoy what we are doing. If you don't, let us know. We're trying. We are trying. We are trying. Anyway, crazy person done talking. So, Albion, bye.